Thesis. Well, what do you want it to be about? I'm trying to connect Oedipus Rex with Slaughterhouse-5 by using their themes of fate versus free will. I've got an idea. Your thesis could be, both Sophocles and Kurt Vonnegut are trying to say that fighting destiny is futile.
Think about it. The ancient Greeks had no idea how natural events worked, so they made up gods to explain why, like the god Apollo for the sunrise, Demeter for the changing of the seasons, and Zeus for the sky and storms. This is why fate was so prominent in Greek tragedies, because if gods controlled the whole world, wouldn't they control us mortals? Sophocles addressed this in his play Oedipus Rex, where he focused on Oedipus' struggle to prove that he was not the subject of the prophet's telling. Sophocles manipulated Oedipus' character in different ways to show that defying destiny is impossible. For example, in Oedipus' past, he ran away from his home in order to prevent himself from killing his father or sleep with his mother. However, on his trip, he was attacked by a group of travelers who he brutally murdered. In this battle, he killed his father, King Laius, which fulfilled part of the prophecy. This use of irony by Sophocles emphasizes how Oedipus still thought fate can be changed, even though his own choices and compulsions ended up being what was predicted. Kurt Vonnegut makes the same point in Slaughterhouse-5, in which the protagonist, Billy Pilgrim, a soldier in World War II, was abducted by an alien race called the Tralfamadorians, who taught Billy that free will was only an illusion, and that everything that had ever happened and ever will happen was already determined. Vonnegut often emphasized this by having Billy Pilgrim attempt to choose what he wanted to do, and then taking it away. For example, at one point when Billy was a child, his father taught him how to swim by letting him sink to the bottom of the pool, yet Billy preferred to sit at the bottom. Yet, Billy was always pulled out without regard to his desire. At other times, rather than taking away what Billy chose, Vonnegut often gave Billy Pilgrim no choices. This happened often to Billy when he was imprisoned at a German POW camp, such as how the Nazis stripped him of his clothes when he first arrived, as well as how they forced him to live in a slaughterhouse in place of prison cells. Vonnegut paralleled those actions of the Nazis with the all-seeing Tralfamadorians, who also took his clothes when they abducted Billy, as well as making him live in a glass dome in the middle of a zoo. By paralleling these groups, Vonnegut painted the Tralfamadorians to seem much worse than when they aren't compared to anything. It makes them seem like they are taking away Billy's free will, when all they are doing is saying that free will is only an illusion.
Here, I made a graph to describe what the illusion of free will is. Basically, whenever you make a choice, you're always being led to the same outcome. So this is why when Oedipus decided to run away from home, he instead killed his father. And how when Billy Pilgrim decided to stay underwater, was forced to come up, because that's what fate had destined them to do. In conclusion, Sophocles and Kurt Vonnegut each present similar ideas, like emphasizing how we only have an illusion of free will, to show that defying destiny is futile. That sounds like a pretty good video essay.